I am not an outcast.
I am not a drug addict.
I am not just another black kid in care.
Young people are brought into care through no fault of their own for their own protection and support. Once they're in care, there tends to be in the community a fairly negative perception of the care system and people in care. And we're really concerned that those young people are having their potential limited because of this negativity, because of the way people are viewing their situation.
I went into the care sector at the age of 3 due to my mother's drug and alcohol issues. By the age of 18, I'd been through 39 different placements.
Some of the challenges I faced were rejection, and I faced a lot of abuse, physical, emotional, spiritual.
When I was about 12, I developed mental health and was diagnosed with depression. About a year later, I tried to commit suicide.
There's a lot of stigma in school. I got bullied quite a bit because the teachers knew I was a government kid, so you get treated differently, I guess.
The stigma is incredible. There is so many people that think that everything is just for attention, that it was all your fault, your parents don't want you, that there's no one out there that wants you because you're a delinquent, you're just going to end up in jail or a drug addict.
I've been called delinquent, dropout. The stigma sticks to you, it stays in your head.
When people started talking in the yard about it, that's when I started picking up on things, and that's when everything started, and I felt like a form of lower class.
When children that were with their birth parents would find out that you were a foster child, they didn't really want you hanging around with their child after that because they believed that you're a bit of a troublemaker, there's going to be issues.
It's really hard finding friends who aren't judgmental, you know?
You do feel a certain disconnect in everything that you do as soon as someone finds that thing out, which is why I used to like to withhold that information.
At first, I allowed myself to listen to what everyone was saying, and that brought me down. And I became quite bitter, quite angry, quite depressed, because I was allowing myself to listen to what everybody thought I was and not listen to my own self, listen to my heart.
We feel so alienated, and it knocks my confidence with how I hold myself. How do I try and be a role model for my sister when I can't even get friends?
Well, the stigma affected me in the way that it made me feel like a lesser person, that I wasn't on the same level as everybody else in the world. It made me feel a little bit degraded.
People should know that being in care doesn't define us. They should know that being in care doesn't mean we're going to go nowhere.
I would like to see kids in care getting treated with respect and like an everyday human.
There are people who have gone down the wrong path. It's just what happens and it's sad. But it doesn't mean every single one person who's been in foster care will end up like that.
Communication with the general public, making the general public more aware of the care sector.
I think media's a big thing. I think if you're able to put youth in care in a more positive light, that would change your perception.
Everybody needs to stop thinking that, we're all going to end up in prison one day. There are statistics about foster kids, but maybe we fall into those statistics because people think of us that way and we allow ourselves to think that way.
You just got to not give up on us, Because the moment you give up, that's like the moment the light switch turns off.
I'm most proud of the fact that I'm still alive. No one ever thought I would make it to the age of 16. I'm now 18. I'm alive. I have my own house. I have a wonderful partner.
One thing I'm so proud of, and I always tell my family this, is I'm the first one to graduate high school. I'm so proud of completing year 12, wanting to study, wanting to make a difference in society.
I'm happy with where I've been, where I've become. And for me, I'm happy that I'm able to use my expertise that I've learned in the 5-6 years that I've been in care to do the work that I'm doing now and be able to like help other young people that are in the same position.
Proud of the fact that I made it, I've got to say. I'm proud that I got through all the hard times.
So proud of my independence now. You know, I'm looking after myself, my partner, my child that is on the way. You know, I have no fear in, you know, being able to, you know, support and provide for my family.
I want to be successful in life. I want to finish school, for me. I want to go to university. I'm going to do it for me and give hope to other kids and young people in care that they can do this for themselves.
I am not a failure.
I am not to be underestimated.
I am not a charity case.
I am attracting success.
I am educated.
I am equal. I beat the statistics.
We are not just kids in care.
We are not just kids in care.
We are not just kids in care.